Good morning. It is day 2. It is very dark out and it's very early, about 5:15 in the morning. They woke us up with some coca tea, knocked on our little hut here, gave us some coca tea, which was really nice. Man, the end of day 1 was really rough. Definitely feeling a lot better today. A lot of people on this trip also are having a lot of stomach problems. Knock on wood, we're all doing pretty okay right now on that piece, but man, I was just dead from yesterday, totally dead. It was hard to record. But back here, now day 2, it's the longest day, it's the hardest day. We're about to be at 15,000 feet elevation, and decided that I'm probably going to take a horse up. Half the group is taking horses up, and I think that that's just the smartest idea for me based on yesterday, being that today's harder. So stay tuned. And even though the hike doesn't begin quite yet, kind of does, because breakfast is way up there in that little Hagrid looking house. Yeah, we have to go way up there for breakfast. So even though I've decided to do the horse, as well as with Steve, the other guy that I'm with, Christelle, my girlfriend, is actually going to be doing the hike. So we'll be getting on the horses, which are right here, I think. And they're a lot faster, so we'll be passing them. We're waiting like a half hour. Then we're gonna go on those and meet up with them, pass them. But, you know, I actually do feel good today. I feel very good today. Definitely feel like I could do it. But I just decided I have a lot of hiking today anyway. The horse just takes you to the top of the mountain about 3 miles. Then after that, still have 11 miles to hike. And just with the altitude going from 13,000 feet to 15,000 feet, a little bit nervous about how I'll feel going up that. And this is the only chance you get to get on a horse. And, you know, I also am viewing it as an experience to ride a horse to the top. So let you guys know how that goes. Be starting that soon. And as you can see, scenery here is pretty amazing.
He was literally on our guy, like Em was riding him, he was like on our guy, like the whole thing.
Go.
What?
Yeah.
Maar is jouw paard nou geblesseerd of niet? Nee. Oh, oké, nu niet meer hoor. Oh, gelukkig maar. Was ook niet was alleen nog heel Welcome, welcome. He's already gone. He's a See? On the edge of the car. You're fine. Mijn paard is gevoerd. Wat heeft die nog jou? Iemand heeft mijn paard gevoerd. Jou hoeft hem echt niet, hè?
Made it. The horse journey is over. And this did its job. The coca leaves. We're at 15,000 feet. And feel good. The horse ride was definitely worth it. Bumpy. They do fight each other a little bit, so you gotta hang on for dear life as you're going over cliffs. But these horses do this pretty much every day. They said they know where they're going. You could close your eyes and you'll make it there. I did have to steer them a couple times, but I had a very good horse. My horse didn't start any fights, but some of the other ones, they were starting fights, but I was lucky enough to have a nice horse. And now is the waiting game in the cold until the rest of the group gets here. It's cold. And there goes all our stuff, which will meet us at the campsite. There they go. And there's Steve.
Thoughts, I'm dead. That's really challenging, but it was worth it.
Check that out, 4,600 meters, which is about 15,000 feet. Heading downhill. It's definitely getting a little warmer. Probably be taking this off soon. And if you have to use the bathroom, this is what it typically looks like. Made it to lunch. Holy shit, it started to hail. Good thing we had stopped for lunch. Lunch is done. We're heading down to our campsite, which is about a 5-mile decline, and we've probably maybe done a mile so far, so we maybe have about 4 left. And it has been raining a lot, but it is finally getting warmer. I imagine in maybe 15 minutes I'll be taking this jacket off, as long as it's not raining, because it has been raining quite a bit. But you know, food's been pretty good. Not anything amazing. Just kind of gets the job done. Best parts of the meals are honestly like the warm soups, the warm teas. Anything warm has been wonderful.
Cuando llenaban las maletas, esas bolsas que nos dieron. Bueno, yo no podría hacer eso ni yo.
Now entering the Amazon part of Peru. So you can see the transition between the mountains and more of like the trees and the Amazon and the vegetation. So stay tuned.
And obvious we have delayered a little bit. So it's getting warmer. Probably gonna have to keep delayering. And we have maybe 3 hours left of walking, maybe 2 to 3 hours, probably 4 miles to go. Now here's a great look at the Amazon. Look at this. We're in the Amazon jungle. If you look at this, you have the jungle here, which is stretching all through what we're walking. But then at the very top there is where we were. An ice mountain. We came from there. Holy hell. Can't believe what we've done.
Hola. Yeah, much better.
Final 5K. You just want to stop so badly, but you can't. Just got to keep moving. You can see our camp. Way over there. Honestly, it's really weird, but maybe it's just the body's numb after 14 miles, but moving faster than I have the whole day. In fact, kind of even running a little bit. I don't know what it is. It's just like maybe not a second or a third wind, fourth wind, fifth wind, 10th wind. I don't know. We made it.
We made it. And it feels so good.
Holy shit. We made it to base camp. Day 2 over. Now time to rest, eat, and relax.
Check
We made it through the hardest day.
We did.
We did. Well, guys, that's the end of day 2. Thanks for watching. 3 days to go. The end of day 2, as you can see, we were pretty tired. Once again, it was hard to film. Didn't even really do an outro. I kind of just stumbled into the tent and showed the little river that was behind our hut. I keep calling it a tent, but really it was like a hut, not a tent. Yeah, it was cold. This was the coldest night. Once again, it was difficult to sleep. You know, it was nice that before dinner they served us some tea and popcorn as kind of a little siesta, a little snack. That was very nice to have after this very long day. 14 miles total, and yeah, while I did 3 miles of it on the horse, which is still, you know, a little bit strenuous in and of itself, had to still do 11 miles on my end. So this was still an extremely difficult day. High altitude, capping at 15,000 feet. It did get easier as the day went on. As you saw, I started to run towards the end because you're just getting lower, warmer, and then you're getting close to base camp, and it's just like, wow, I'm almost there. I want to get there. I want to run there. So, you know, once we got through this day, we knew we were going to make it, and there was really this was really the no turning back point. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave any in the comments. I will answer anything that I can, and I'll see you guys on day 3.